Weg ruined te kampund. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to start. Someone is a little testy. A little testy. Small ball. Yeah, she's kind of been like that last couple days. She's just been a little bit extra spicy. Extra spicy, extra crispy. That's okay. That just, you know. She's allowed. She's allowed her spice, her spiciness, her crispiness. Arch. Arch. Starting off in the lower. It's going to be one of them lower casts to start. And these beards, oh my gosh, these beards. Yeah, Allie's in there. Choo choo. Hi, Mr. Choo. He loves that rock. He loves sitting up on top of that whole housing unit over there, being on his rock. Oh, also, former intern Nicolina, if you remember Nicolina, former intern Nicolina came by, and she was visiting a few days. Now, of course, I don't know if you remember this, Nicolina and Ezra, quite the relationship. It was just a beautiful summer romance. And Nicolina came to visit, and Nicolina brought her fiance. Yep. Nicolina brought her fiance. And guess who did not like the fiance? This guy. He was not happy. He's like, who the F is that? Who did you bring here? I can't believe that you would do this. I can't believe you would do me so dirty. After everything that we've had. Who's he? Who's he? How long have you been with him? Oh, he was not having it. He was hissing and yelling and spitting and just, oof. And of course, whenever Nicolina would go up to see Ezra, Sans fiance, he was fine. He's like, hey, what's up, baby girl? Hey. Snuffles and happiness and sweetness. And fiance he's like, that's my girl. That's my girlfriend. You can't have her. Get out of here, mister. Oh, it's hilarious. Hilarious. With a capital Arius. Anyone else watching that Chernobyl show? It's so good. It's so good. Incredibly well made, well acted, well produced. I wonder how accurate it is. As far as like the timeline of events and how certain things went down. And of course they're trying to retell a story that took place inside of a at a time and in a place in which, you know, information may not have always been the most readily available, and the way that certain things happened may not have always been representative of, you know, the actual reality or facts. Hi, baby. I hope that you're feeling better here soon. That you're not so sparky, kind of staticky and sparky and spicy, and we all have days like that, you know. And sometimes it's like a string of them. I've been having my own kind of brain static myself. It's just, I think it has more to do with the fact that there's just a bunch of different things kind of happening at the moment, and I'm having to wear a lot of different hats, and just I'm having to kind of switch back and forth with those hats, and it just, for some reason, like, I kind of got a little bit, I don't know, a little bit short-circuited. Yeah. Johnny 5. I've been Johnny 5 in it. It's not bad. Oh, and I did something so stupid. So stupid. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you doing, bud? I did something so terribly stupid. I had an alarm set for clean day. So wake up early, because yesterday was clean. Just wake up early, try to get outside, do some work, all that stuff. And today should have been, you know, more of kind of like a sleep-in day kind of thing. And by sleep-in, it's just like, oh my gosh, you mean I can wake up at like 8:30? No fooling? Sometimes a little bit later. But guess who forgot to turn his alarm off? Oh, this guy. So it should have been a sleep-in day. And I ended up, oh my gosh, I got to bed like really late last night. So that sleep is so important, and it's important for people, but yeah, for me, it's a make or breaker kind of thing. I think I'd have to research this, but I think that there's a correlation between sleep quantity / quality and people with you know, more ADHD type tendencies and the effect. Hi, Volvo. Yeah, it can have definitely it can be a thing. I wonder do something. Ooh, maybe. Let's try. Playing a dangerous game here. This thing doesn't balance just right. Oh, what was I doing? What happened? I know. Ooh. She's like, you're silly. She's like, you have a lot of silliness in your pants. Oh. Princess. Princess. Actually, this is a really great opportunity. You can see how she's like in the middle. She's kind of halfway through the shedding process. And you can see how the stripes over here, they're kind of well done marshmallow kind of color, like perfect campfire marshmallow. And then stripes over here, like they've already gone through the shed. So the fur over here is like the new summer undercoat, and then that stuff is still, well, basically it's the summer coat from last year. It still is just going through the process of shedding and falling out. And then what's going to be left behind, you can see like how some of the stripes are darker, the hair is shorter underneath. But yeah, that's how that happens. That's a yearly process. So they'll shed, and then they grow out their coat, and then that coat will just gets kind of just bleached in the sun over the course of the year. Just gets bleached in the sun. Oh my gosh. He's like, I was not being sneaky. I was not being sneaky. Ooh. Hi, Kiki. That sleepy old girl. Get out of here, fly. Quit bothering that sleepy girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chernobyl. Very good show. If you haven't had the opportunity to see it, and you do have, you know, one of those HBO type things, I recommend it. I recommend it. You know. Speaking of HBO, I'm really looking forward to the last season of Game of Thrones. I can't wait till they get it done and air it. It's really it's gonna be great. You know, can't wait to see how it all plays out. Ooh. I know that they were kind of doing some they had like some weird fan fiction type stuff, which I thought was kind of interesting. But, you know, some of it was just, seemed like bold in its choices, but, you know, you can obviously tell, it's like, it's fan fiction, so it's like people who don't really know how to like craft stories, kind of making stories and just not really, you know, following like proper narrative structures and forgetting a lot of things and building certain plot points up that just don't have like anything to do with anything. We're spending a lot of time building certain things up and then not having anything really have any sort of meaning. Who knows? Again, fan fiction. I know that it was weird. They had like this series of like 6 kind of docu-series kind of things. Like, oh, hey, let's explore some of the fan fiction stories of Game of Thrones. And I'm like, that's neat. But I'll just be really excited when they actually show the real season 8. So that'll be great. That'll be great. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, 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 hello. Ooh. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I got a new, ooh, I got a new crap in my pants. Based on that little thing you did right there, that's what I got that's new. Oh, my goodness. Oh, anyone in his box? Oh, hello, you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Blogger of the Compound webcast. Did I say that I was a little bit, a little staticky? Oh, just, again, I've been having to kind of jump back. And it's not so much that it's been just so busy, but I've just been having to jump back and forth between different things and tasks and responsibilities. And I've been having to wear, like I said, different hats. And then go from one mode to another. And it's just, I've got a little bit short-circuited. And focus has been slightly difficult. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at these boys. No, but actually going back to the whole, going back to that whole Thrones thing, and I'll just talk about this very, very briefly. I'm not upset at like the major points of like how things happen, like who ended up where and what major events unfolded and stuff like that. But just the timelines that they got to, it's like they squeezed so much story into so little things, and they rushed. They could have easily stretched a lot of that out. Not just like more episodes, but I mean like entire seasons worth of stuff, where certain things would have made a lot more kind of narrative sense. Certain characters kind of turning into, like from good to not so good. It would have made a lot more sense. My biggest complaints, like I said, it's like I'm not going to say that I didn't find like a lot of things enjoyable. I did. I still watched, and I still am just like, okay, that was a great ride, even though parts of it were just like, still a great ride. Dupes. But I wish that they would have certainly paid off the threat north of the wall a little bit more than they did. I wish that they would have basically treated the existential threat that was an existential threat for 7 seasons with a little bit more of like, oh my gosh, this is a problem, instead of like, whoopsie doodles, can't get past Winterfell. That was kind of whatever. And then, Jon's lineage, which ultimately didn't matter. Didn't amount to anything. It didn't amount to anything. It just didn't. They spent so much time building that up. And it's like the intrigue and the things and the whatnot, and so many things happened in the story because of that. All the way from season 1, from the beginning, prior events, and the wars that were fought, all because of John's family. All because of John's family. And then at the very, very end, when you think like, okay, this is gonna matter, and it doesn't. It just didn't. Eh. Oh well. So, yeah, they spent a lot of time kind of building things up and just kind of saying just like, misdirect, subverting expectations. And it's like, nah, you're just being turds. It's a difference. Because when Ned Stark got beheaded at the end of the first season, that was a subverted expectation, because that went somewhere, that did something, that propelled storylines and narratives. This just, some of the stuff that, again, I'm getting too salty when I shouldn't be, because there was a lot of, like, I really didn't hate it. I didn't. It's just like, all right, you know, certain things just happen in ways that wouldn't, you know. But some of the people are like, I hate everyone and I hope that you die. It's like, it's a show. It's a show. Like, just move on. It's fine. It's fine. We'll never kneel. Like, okay, edgy guys on Reddit. All those other kneelers. Okay. It's a show. Hi, bud. Oh my gosh, look how squishy that guy is. He is so squishy. And then there's a little bit more kind of squishiness happening down here. Cats are kind of sleepy, and that's okay. Cats are sleepy, that's okay. I'll allow it. Anywho, I need to go and film an uppercast, and then after that, I gotta go grill some meats on my new grill. Super exciting. Super exciting. So, until next time. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.